I don't think he's skilled enough to maintain that high quality of play. I don't think he's skilled enough to put up those kind of numbers night in, night out. And here's why. On offense, he has a terrible jump shot. So most of his points are going to have to be from putbacks, and he's going to have some bad nights in that regard. Number two, defensively, you can back him down easily. If they play him at center, I'm talking to you, Nuggets, Mike Malone. If they play him at center one more time, I'm going to throw up in my mouth a little bit because he can't defend at the center position. In fact, he has trouble with power forwards and even some small forwards because you can back him down. So he'll give you some good nights. He's a little like J.R. Smith in that regard.
Right.
He's going to give you maybe 3 or 4 out of 10 good nights. Great energy every night.
Right.
You can bring the energy every night. But he's not skilled enough to do that night in, night out.
Oh, but Les, Dennis Rodman had no skills. You could lock him in a gymnasium and he couldn't make a shot.
Defensively, he was much better than Faried,
Well,
so he could bring that
Les,
every night.
you have
Offensively, no.
You have been around,
they're pretty much the same guy.
You've been around the NBA forever. What is defense? Effort. Defense is not some special skill.
Dennis had a bigger body than Faried. He had a much bigger body than Faried, and he jumped better than Faried. He also studied the game more than Faried.
Well,
that's why Dennis Rodman's Dennis Rodman's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, but that's the answer to your question. Is he said,
study the game more.
Study the game more.
I don't know that Kenneth Faried will do that.
Study. Well, but his question was, how do you get that out of him? Trash, and I mean that, trash baskets. He's never going to be a shooter. He wasn't in college. You can't just suddenly make him a shooter. It's get trash.
He also studied rebounding like a scientist. Kenneth Faried just goes out there and relies purely on athletic ability right now.
Well, then sign somebody to him, a coach, and say,
Jack Haley.
Here's what we're going to do.
Who was assigned to Rodman.
Yeah.
He's still around.
We're going to work every day. We're going to look at who you're defending. We're going to work on putbacks. Dikembe Mutombo had no offensive skills. He's in the Hall of Fame.
He was 7'2", also. A little bit different there.
Oh, and he'd been playing basketball like for 3 months before he got to the NBA. So, no, I'm being facetious there. But.